The hardest thing about her treatment, of course, was the chemotherapy. Um, one of her cycles is 5 days long, and watching her lose her hair, the nauseousness, the vomiting, all that goes along with chemotherapy was so difficult to watch your 10-year-old go through. Um, she was a strong kid, but this took a lot out of her, and it was difficult for us to not be able to do anything to help her.
Trying not to feel sick
Yeah, trying not to feel sick
is the hardest thing.
Can you tell them what made you feel really sick with your getting your port accessed?
When they do the saline, the flush through, that makes me feel really sick.
Yeah, he says he can taste it and it makes him feel nauseous. So he used to chew juicy fruit and mints and stuff like that to help him with that taste.
And now
of the saline.
I don't chew gum or anything like that anymore because it just reminds me of the hospital.
Yeah.
The hardest thing, like you said, was the lack of sleep on my part. Being a single parent and having to do everything myself was incredibly difficult at times. But it seems more difficult now looking back on it than in that moment. Like, you become almost immune to a lot of things, like the vomiting. Avery was the queen of throw up. Like, it was funny. She wouldn't get a throw up bravery bead every time she threw up. Like most kids, you get one for every 10 times she threw up. Like, it was crazy. The pokes, I think I lived more off of Avery than getting upset about certain things, because a lot of things she just went with. She did protest at times, and that was more out of frustration than anything else, because she wanted to be at school. Avery loved school. She loved learning. She loved reading. She missed her friends. So the hardest part was watching Avery not being able to do the things Avery loved.
Being a young child at the time, I don't remember everything about diagnosis and my treatment, but the things that do stand out were the highs and the lows. Painful procedures, but also the things like crafts, the playroom, and my amazing medical team.